Welcome to my video, Anita Sarkeesian Critics in a Nutshell. The first version of this video was over 52 minutes long, but then I decided I'm not even going to say anything. I'll just let these guys speak for themselves.
Remember, kids, you can like a piece of media, but also be critical of it at the same time.
I decided to launch a fundraising campaign on the crowdfunding website Kickstarter. It's pretty straightforward, right? I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
Seriously, you all should be fucking ashamed of yourself for getting so goddamn upset over this, or at least attacking her the way you did. Think, you fucking morons, think.
Then this overt display of misogyny on a grand scale.
Bitches like fucking Anita Sarkeesian.
Anita Sarkeesian, and I don't say this often, bitch, that you really are.
By creating an environment that is too toxic and hostile to endure.
Anita, in your fucking face, fuckwit!
And you fail! Anita! You fucking fail!
That is not challenging stereotypes. That is reinforcing and fitting into them. That is not challenging stereotypes. That is reinforcing and fitting into them. That is not challenging stereotypes. That is reinforcing and fitting into them.
And you fail! Anita! You fucking fail!
Here's how we have to handle this. Then you have to deal with her fucking followers who are now as bad as the assholes from 4chan that fucking got her here. And you know that. And I'm posting this on 4chan, on fucking Reddit. You have to control your anger when you're dealing with this stuff.
Put $150,000 fucking dollars in her fucking pocket. I'm getting frustrated, I'm getting angry, I'm losing my thoughts. Either way, I think you just don't really know. Okay.
Right now, I have not. If you listen to anything I said or read anything I've written, I've never once called her a dirty name. I never once have.
That voice and everything about her pretty much makes you go, ooh, you bitch. Bitches like fucking Anita Sarkeesian.
If you want to know how to fight Anita Sarkeesian, you have to do it the right way. You have to do it the way that I've been doing it.
Ultimately, it's like this. No one really gives two flying rat shit fucks what the holy goddamn fuck you think. I personally think you're just a loudmouth woman who doesn't know when to shut the fuck up, but that's just me being misogynist.
She's called literally who because she's not relevant. And it's only because your side keeps bringing her, Brianna Wu and Anita Sarkeesian up. She is called literally who because she is not relevant. Yes, the people you literally can't stop talking about. That Gamergate literally wants to forget.
What started as an exposure of the corruption in video game journalism was escalated by game journalists conspiring together to declare their audience, gamers, to be dead.
She's called literally who because she's not relevant. And it's only because your side keeps bringing her, Brianna Wu and Anita Sarkeesian up. She is called literally who because she is not relevant. Yes, the people you literally can't stop talking about. That Gamergate literally wants to forget.
Before we begin with my full-on video response, part 2 of Anita Sarkeesian's Damsel in Distress, I would first like to start out with academic credibility. So I'm gonna flat out say this. I made a mistake. I stole someone's ideas and thoughts. It came out that Anita Sarkeesian had been taking Let's Players videos. So linked down below in the description are 3 different videos. One video is my video, but she's stealing other people's work that they've put time and effort to upload to YouTube, taking their video, and then uploading it onto her channel. The second video is the video calling me out for what I did, and rightfully so. I would first like to start out with academic credibility, and then put them in a video on my video, is that she's not giving credit to the people whose videos that she took. And I have a problem with that. This video in particular, I hadn't forgotten about. I know what I did, I admit what I did, and I'm going to explain to you why I did it. Anita Sarkeesian, and I don't say this often, bitch, that you really are.
Anita Sarkeesian, better known perhaps as Feminist Frequency, has released the first in her long-awaited series of videos examining the role of female characters in video games. The video itself is actually far more even-handed than previous analyses I've seen from Sarkeesian, and I honestly have no major criticisms of its content. YouTube feminist Anita Sarkeesian, aka Feminist Frequency, has released the second video in her much-publicized series, Tropes vs. Women in Video Games. Her video is entitled Damsel in Distress Part 2, and the problems with it are both immense and abundant. And I honestly have no major criticisms of its content. It's actually difficult to confine my refutation to a single video. I feel that I could write a small book in response to Anita, and I honestly have no major criticisms of its content. But I will resist that urge for the sake of my audience, because I know that they're not ready for me to unload yet another one of my rambling forays into the printed word at them. And I honestly have no major criticisms of its content. And you fail, Anita! You fucking fail!
Apparently, Anita Sarkeesian was hired to help with Mirror's Edge 2 game development. Well, there is a petition on change.org to help get her ass off of developing this game. So please, please sign the petition I have linked below in the description to get this idiot off of the development team of Mirror's Edge 2. I signed it. You really should too.
It is a profound dereliction of journalistic integrity to only let one side of the issue have a voice.
We interviewed specific people that we knew would say specific things. Our coverage of the social justice movement has made us privy to knowledge and information that is not available to the world at large.
$5,000 for private investigator fees. We need more information.
This is going to be a serious work of investigative journalism, not a lowbrow attack on Sarkeesian and her cohorts.
You've been hearing about these things about a big reveal in the Sarkeesian effect, and Davis alluded to it in his video on the structure of the film, an earlier video.
And I won't give away the spoiler just yet.
That if you go watch Anita's True Blood video, you can see a hint of what he's talking about.
Watch her old video on True Blood and read between the lines.
And Davis, based on that footage, came to the conclusion that Anita had been raped by her father.
That's completely misconstruing what I said. I think that watching her videos, I suspect that a man in her life when she was young did something very cruel to her.
Unlike some people, we will account to you for how your money is being spent, and we look forward to giving you your money's worth. Do not give any money to the GoFundMe, or the Fund Anything campaign that Davis has set up. As such, we will not be using this documentary as an opportunity for sophomoric, juvenile insults or other petty behavior. Anita, $1 a month from each of you would allow us to work miracles.
We're going to create a high-quality product that will go down in the annals of history as a high-quality documentary that, with any luck, changes the world.
And I really want to show you what we have right now because it's looking great. I'm proud of it because I'm very, very good at what I do and I'm very fast at editing.
Okay, so this is Davis's version of the Sarkeesian effect. And it goes straight into the red, right? And let me show you how difficult that is to fix. And then you just drag it down until it's about right, and then you'll find it's all equalised. Well, wasn't that tough, Davis?
Now, if that's enough for you, there's a link down below to the Fund Anything campaign that we are using for the post-production process.
Sorry, boys, but the Ivory Tower's got a new breed of guard. One who's not going to let this shit slide. A scholar of the pattern finder variety. You know, a scientist. But the crazy thing is, Anita, I can find no evidence for this grand conspiracy anywhere outside of your head. At least beyond your claims that it exists.
And this is I'm posting this on 4chan, on fucking Reddit. I need everyone who doesn't like her or anyone who fucking rallied against her last time to listen.
She knows about trolls on the internet. It's almost like they read the comments on your YouTube channel and came to the conclusion, this girl is just crying wolf.
You tried getting her in, like taken down for terrorism, which I thought was quite clever and funny.
When you get trolled by thousands, those trolls will occasionally end up talking to each other. This isn't a manifestation of people conspiring together to discredit you.
I need everyone who doesn't like her or anyone who fucking rallied against her last time to listen.
This is just trolls passing in the night and laughing at the stupid shit that you've said.
You all should be fucking ashamed of yourself from getting so goddamn upset over this, or at least attacking her the way you did. Think, you fucking morons, think.
But the crazy thing is, Anita, I can find no evidence for this grand conspiracy anywhere. A scholar of the pattern finder variety. Then, of course, came the train wreck of the Sarkeesian effect, which was a fail so hard that it distorts reality itself. I mean, for those who haven't kept up with it, it beggars belief. It really does. One who's not going to let this shit slide. So anyway, I gave Jordan Owen an interview a ways back when I knew almost nothing about the project. A scholar of the pattern finder variety. And just because I gave an interview to them, that doesn't mean that I'm responsible for all of this by guilt by association. Except when the fail's this hard? Yes. Yes, it does. And believe me, this merely scratches the surface. The full extent of this fail beggars belief. Yeah, when it fails that hard, goddamn right, I want nothing to do with it. Sorry, boys, but the ivory tower's got a new breed of guard. One who's not going to let this shit slide. A scholar of the pattern finder variety.